Hi guys, it's Chrissie with Chrissie's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for Capricorn. Oh yeah. All right, so let's find out how you're feeling about love at this point. It could be about the past, could be about your new person. It could be about your new person if they're a past person coming back around. If it is a new person, it might show up in here as well, especially if you have a telepathic bond. And we're going to look at how you feel about them in this pile here. We're going to look at the actions they take towards you and this love, anybody that gets in the way or that you're meant to walk towards. The good, the bad, or the ugly, of course. So, and then the outcome. So let's get started. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. So check out your other placements from your natal chart if you haven't done so before. There is a free natal chart that you can get. Just put in free natal chart and it'll show you. You just put in your birthday, your location, time of birth, and it will tell you everything you need to know about the placements of your planets the day you were born. So then you have an idea what your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs are that you can have a look and see. Finding myself. I like this because I feel like that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Finding out who I am again. And it's interesting that I see this because I need to figure out what I want out of life and I need space to figure that out. Not a lot of people take the time to do that and figure out what they want for themselves throughout this lifetime. We only get one. Who are you going to live it for, right? If you're a people pleaser, if you are someone of service, or you are somebody that gives a lot because you love and you have that power of love in your, like I am a Venus seed, what is it? Venusarian is what it's called, and it's a love seed. And I have that Master 33 number, which is the highest number you can have in numerology for the master numbers. So um, I'm definitely here to help people get to where they need to be in their journey of life and help them get through that spiritual awakening and get on their way, which is so weird because I would never have thought this was my path. All right, missing you. So somebody misses you from your past. Let's see. I miss you. I wish things were different. Now, this person that might be a telepathic connection could be missing you as well. Hoping to run into you or see you. They may know who you are, but most of the time, telepathic. Well, I guess you can know. Not always knowing, especially if it's somebody new. Let's see here. Now, you may have been talking with this person telepathically and getting messages back. Let go of the past, needing to let go of that past before the present can come forward for you. This is kind of suggesting to me that whatever trauma or things that have happened in your past, you're now an adult and you have that capability to move forward throughout your life in a way that you want to change things. You don't have to have what happened to you in the past repeat each generation by changing it, right? So you might change things of how you react. You might look at how to do things differently, becoming your best self, really. Let's see. Oh, you feel like home. Being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring me so much happiness and peace. So you may not have met this person to feel at home with just yet. There might be somebody that's missing you, or you might be missing somebody from your past. So you may not have liked that life at that point. Maybe there was a lot of chaos and trauma if you're reliving the past over and over of what happened to you. It's time to let that go. Let's see about your person. Let's get 4 cards for your person. This isn't goodbye. I don't want to walk away, but it's what's best for me and us right now. It isn't a goodbye. We will be together again soon. So this may be somebody from a past life. This could be somebody from your past. Let's just see what comes through. Thank you, Spirit. That was pretty dominant. No one compares to you. No matter how many people this person meets, you are the one that stands out the most in terms of love. Let's see. I'm single. I'm single right now. I'm not attached to anyone, and I'm not looking to get into a relationship at this time, which kind of shows this isn't goodbye. This might be somebody that is doing the work on themselves as well and needing to find themselves just as much as you, especially if they're newly single. They really feel like this connection here now, whether this is somebody you've met or if this is somebody from the past, you know your story, read between the lines, discern on what is yours and what isn't. I'm just simply reading the cards. Lost. I feel lost without you. Now, I really am getting this. I don't know why I keep coming back to the telepathic part of this, but it wouldn't surprise me if that shows up. So let's just see how this is going. We can always clarify, especially this card here, especially if you know who this person is. Maybe you don't want to experience what you experienced before in a home setting. Maybe there was disconnect or maybe other options going on, or maybe some type of verbal or physical things going down. Let's just see. Responsibilities. So you are not going to give up on your path. Now, you're going to take your responsibilities quite literally, I feel, in regards to whatever you do for work. It says this: romances interrupt, duties come first. So if you are now, I'm coming back to this as somebody of service. So maybe you're a service to spirit, maybe you're in service to humans or mankind, or maybe even the animal kingdom. So, oh, marriage. So you might be looking for somebody to put a ring on it. Wedding bells are ringing. So this might be somebody from your past that's getting married. This might be you that has been married before, or you're looking for that forever person that you want to be married to. I'm getting a few different scenarios here. What? Yeah, the courageous leap into the unknown. So you want somebody that's fearless love. They're not afraid to speak their mind. They're not afraid to hear what you have to say. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, let's see about your person. They want a best friend type of person. Friendship is vital to your romance. Feelings deepen and blossom. It's how you make them feel that really counts. That's going to really have this person wanting to come back for more and more. Open your heart. They want you to open your heart, or they will be. Love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. So your person needs to let love in. They may be kind of not attached and not really looking for anything. This might be something that kind of just falls in their lap, or kind of falls into their energy. Let's see. Love language is gift giving. So they like to give gifts. So they may like to give you things that reminds them of things, so they have memories of things, so they buy something and they see it on the table or on the bureau or on the nightstand or whatever, and they remember that memory, and they like having something to remind them of those memories. Holiday, and they may do this when they go on holidays. This might be something they bring back as part of that experience, something they have from the experiences they have with you. They enjoy the scenery in different sceneries with you, and it spices up the love life. So if this is somebody you're already married to, then they may like to go on holiday just to spice things up. Now, maybe there was a separation in the past. Maybe you're not at home anymore. Maybe they aren't at home. Perhaps they had gone somewhere, moved somewhere else. Maybe they moved back. Let's see. Maybe they were married, and maybe you're just looking for somebody to be married. You're looking for your forever person is kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, you're stepping into your power. I like this because I feel like you finding yourself, you're really finding out who you are and how powerful you actually really are. And it's funny because most people don't realize how they can really make a difference if they just apply themselves. Embracing. So you're embracing this position that you may have. I like this for you because I feel like you're going to really get things moving, or I don't know, you're something's going on. Yeah, the openness. Okay, so you're really going to be open about your position or what you want in life. You're not going to be afraid. You're not going to beat around the bush. You're like, this is what I'm looking for. If you're not the one, I'm going to cut you loose. And if you are, then maybe we can kind of go from there and see how this goes. All right. Success and solitude. So your person's thinking about solitude and their success. So they may be looking at how to better themselves or how they're going to gain some type of insight into themselves. Yeah, they're looking for what's going to have them secure or have some type of security here. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Diligence, standstill, and focus. Okay. So they're definitely just, they may feel like they're not going anywhere, but they are. The diligence here, they're still moving. It's just may not show up for them in terms of dollar just yet. It's slow and steady wins the race, right? So they might be looking for security as well, maybe even in love instead of money. Could be in health, could be in career. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Abundance. So there is definitely going to be some type of success here, whether it's in love, abundance in terms of the dollar, or however it shows up for you. Okay. Let's see who is in and around you that might be causing problem or that you are meant to go towards. Let's see here. You might show up or your person might. Okay. They might be somebody in your community. You might be thinking about somebody in your community at this time. Let's see here. This one. There is a change coming in for you. I do like this because I do feel like whatever this change is, it's going to impact greatly in your love life. You might be moving out of the home here. Maybe you are the one leaving. You are doing something for work here. Maybe you have to change your scenery here. Maybe you have to go somewhere else for work here. Which is always a possibility. We have 39, 9, and 34. You can add those two digits together to get another number if you wish for the numerology part of this. And poverty with 37. It looks like you might be coming out of poverty or at the end of a mindset of poverty about money, how you make your money or how money comes to you. This might be something you were lacking in the past. Your person may be having some type of change as well with the number 5. This is devastation sometimes. This is an upheaval almost like the Tower, some type of conflict or defeat or despair, which is showing up as despair. Now, this could be because of maybe lost a job or is looking for that security, trying to focus on, getting out of poverty or having some type of lacking mindset. And they are working as well. They are trying to find a job. This might be where they're coming out of poverty from despair. Maybe they hit rock bottom. Maybe maybe you did too. Looks like, and there's the Lover's card. So they're definitely with the Lovers, I mean, this can be communication too with the Gemini card, but this is wanting to communicate to you. Now, maybe this is that long-term communication with that telepathic communicating. There might be some divine love here as well. There's some type of choices and attraction. Oh, and some unexpected income. Now, maybe you work together on this. Maybe you form some type of partnership in love and maybe even in an occupation. Let's have a look at your outcome, and then we will do the tarot cards. We will look at the theme cards to see if it matches up with our reading, and then we'll put a face to your person. All right, so you're trying to find yourself. You're finding something here. Maybe you find something on the ground. You're finding commitment. That's what you're looking for, is that commitment. You might be finding that with this person. Maybe they want to purchase a home with you. Maybe they have a home. Maybe you have the home. You have a talent maybe for selling homes or maybe as a real estate agent, maybe a love person that helps connect people for love. Oh, you have a talent for psychic abilities. So you may have some clairs here. Having those clairs like clairvoyance, clairaudience, uh, clairempathic, or clairsentience. I mean, there's a lot of different clairs. Geez, there's there's all types of divination. You could be a healer, precognition, have psychic surgeries. There's cognition. There's telekinesis, telepathic connections. There's so many. I kind of feel like there might even be some that geometry, which is having where you touch something and it gives you some type of message. So let's look at your person here, see if there's anything going on there. Okay, so they may be in service of the animal kingdom here. They may be helping animals, maybe they're veterinarian, maybe they work at a rescue center or as a vet. Let's just see. Reconciliation. Now, this could be from a past life if you're not willing to go back to somebody from your past ever. And you're like, damn, I'm not doing that. Well, then obviously it's not from this lifetime. It's possibly, maybe it's from another. Maybe you called back somebody from a past life here or somebody that you're meant to have. You're gonna have the truth. This is your person, right? So they want to reconcile some type of truth to you. Let's just see here. Maybe this is somebody coming back around. Something about some prosperity or something they feel is prosperous. Now, maybe this is you. I feel like they maybe want to tell you some type of truth of what they feel is prosperity. You have a lot of inner strength, or your person does. I feel like, let's see. Oh, yeah, financial health here. Okay. So definitely there's got to be something you're going to do together because I'm really getting like a life purpose, even though that didn't show up. Wow, there is a lot of love between the two of you. So this is going to be such a high level connection I'm getting, even though we didn't see the twin flame. That telepathic connection here is really coming forward for me in this love. Um, Even though it didn't show up in the cards, it's really kind of showing me this intuitively. So let's just go through and clarify a couple things, then we'll do the theme cards. How about feeling lost? Is this about you or somebody else that they were feeling? You both feel lost at this point. The bottom of the deck on all of these piles is what I'm going to clarify, and this is something that you both are feeling. It's both your energies coming through. Okay, so you might just be building your own life up here, going your own way and doing what you need to do for your life or wanted to do or always wanted to do. You want to build. It looks like you both may have been put in competition and ended out whatever this was from your past. Now, I kind of feel like you you've closed out the past here. I feel like this is interesting to me because I feel like you needed to be able to get through this. Maybe there was infidelity here. Maybe you were put in a competition against someone else. Maybe you were a third party. Maybe they made you the third party. Maybe you were with somebody and someone else was the third party. However that shows up for you, looks like you were building something quite substantial with somebody, or you felt there was something. You may have manifested this, or it was an opportunity here financially, or I don't know. It looks like there was a big competition here in terms of the two of you may have been both put in that position, and it's ended out. So you've closed the door on something. So when something closes, a new door opens for you. So let's have a look, Capricorn, on your holiday. All right. So it's kind of going back and forth between thinking and actually showing up. Ooh, Empress in reverse. We have the wanting to uh okay, I see what this is. Um all right. How do I put this? You may have been a major giver, and I got this earlier. There may be maybe you weren't recognized as your worth, or you were smothering or overprotective with your person. This may have been fertility issues. Maybe you couldn't have children, but you had this bond of partnership with this person. They may have been there for a good time and not a long time, or they were just very, this was your passionate, maybe you were obsessed almost in this. When it comes to the Knight of Wands, this is like really impulsive action or adventure that you thought you were meant to go down. It may even have been inspired, but definitely there was some type of overpowering, smothering, or giving too much. Maybe they were stepping out, or maybe they feel like they can. I don't know. Here, let's just see. Why is the Empress in reverse here? Maybe huh. Okay, so this could be from your past. Okay, and you may have been like that before. So has things changed now that you closed that door? You're going to invest what? Put your burdens down. Oh, and take an offer here. It looks like you're letting go of the past about people pleasing. I feel like this might be just who you are, but it's important that you get something back in return. It's not always you giving, and that you have those boundaries up so somebody isn't going to cross those boundaries. There may be 5 things that you have for a must have and 5 that you have for a deal breaker. I'm seeing 222 on the clock right now. This is somebody that's taken a long time to get here, that wants to maybe invest in you. They're carrying their own wand instead of everybody else's. They have the lay of the land. They know how to make their own money, and they may invest their money in maybe in the stock market, or they're really good at saving, or they're really good at growing their money. So let's just see here. Maybe they see you growing your money. Um, Maybe you have that occupation that really brings this together. Maybe you're the one doing it first and they come in and help you with it. Let's have a look at the abundance. All right. We have the 3 of Cups, the Emperor, and okay. So, all right. I feel like trauma may have really hurt you in a way that when you get into a relationship, you may be fearful that the same thing that happened in the past is going to happen again. Having a third party with the person you think you have your forever with, and having them walk out on you or leave you behind. Maybe there's abandonment issues here. Maybe that they're going to just be there to take your money if you're the one growing it, or they're going to wreck your business, or something's going to happen, or they're going to leave you out in the cold and choose maybe someone else. Okay. What? Let's get these two, because these wanted to come too. Okay. Yeah. Everything's gonna change here. We do have a King of Pentacles showing up here. So your Emperor is showing up as the King of Pentacles. Now, is this going to be that you're not going to go with your Emperor, or you're going to have 2 people here? Maybe your Emperor has left you out in the cold because of a third person that you always thought was your Emperor, and now maybe a King of Pentacles is coming in. Somebody maybe from your past, or somebody new. Could be 2 people that are new here. Or maybe that somebody chose somebody else over you and left you behind or ghosted you. Now maybe they're coming back, or someone else is coming in. Why are all these things coming through like this? Okay, it may be built on fear. With the Nine of Swords, this is some worry or anxiety. Maybe you're depressed, or you're having nightmares, or you're feeling like you're in a nightmare again. I don't know. It just seems like this should be a happy time for you. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Uh, this might be runner chaser here, not willing to be with the truth. Now, why that came up again, truth is here. Being truthful with yourself. Hierophant, maybe they don't want to get married. Maybe they're unconventional. Maybe they want an unconventional type of relationship. Yeah, with uncertainty here. Hmm. Okay, maybe they want an open relationship. Oh, let's just see one more. They do want to build a legacy. I almost feel like this belongs here. You might be building this. Maybe you're leaving a legacy for your kids. You're talking to this person. Something's inspiring something. Somebody wants you. You're gonna have a win. I feel like you can do this with or without people. You can leave people behind and get this win still. I feel like you're glowing up, but there is love here coming through. So let's just see here how this goes, because somebody's going to win your affection or your love. Now, it might be that you're going to choose out of two. I almost say, almost, is this your fear? Is this their fear? What's going on? Maybe you left somebody behind before. Maybe that's a fear for these two people. You have temperance. You like adventure. You may have Sagittarius moon. You're putting up those boundaries. So you're in the flow and your boundaries, you're protecting your heart here. You've had heartbreak before. I feel like whatever's rained down on you before, you still might be dealing with this now. You're needing to let go of that past. Is this going to upset your future if you don't? Yeah. You can't keep projecting your broken heart onto new people. If it's the same person that broke your heart, there might be too many wounds or too deep of a wound here to go back to somebody from your past. Why is that here? You may have married that person and they kept hurting you. Yeah, they didn't see your worth. They maybe spoke those loving words here. Wanting to, you got a couple different offerings here, and somebody that really wants to fight for this. Okay, so you might be, what I'm getting here is, right. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, there's some negativity wrapped around this somehow. Projecting or having this self-imposed prison that you put yourself into in some type of mindset. You might have two people that you might be talking to, and one that's going to come in to fight for this. Um, they may be manifesting this, you could be manifesting this, or you know that you have all of the tools to work with, and you can manifest whatever or whoever you want, and you still have that fear going on or that negative mindset towards love. If it's not you, it might be your person. Let's see. All right, there is a decision here. You may be very confident in who you are. I feel like it might be your person that's having these issues. Let's just see. Oh, you're going to use your intuition here. They may know that you have. I'm getting like they know they're lying when they're lying, and you know when they're telling the truth. And it's like they can't get away with anything when it comes to you because you see it all. And you're just going to go to work. You're working, or you might work this out with this person. You're going to have to make a choice on this. Are they going to tell me? You're going to make somebody a priority here. Wow. Okay. There's a rebirth here, or there's an ending, and there might be. See, I feel like you want to choose wisely here, or they're kind of suggesting to do so. Is this an illusion? Is this wishful thinking in this choice, or is there a lot more different options out there versus the ones that are coming forward for you? This might be an ending out. You might be leaving all of these people behind. Maybe somebody wants to be married to you, but they didn't see your worth in the past. Or maybe you're just like, no, I'm not going there. I don't want to be married again. So, take it however it resonates for you. I'm going to take these here. Let's see what your intuition is saying at this point. We might use the after tarot if I have to. All right, somebody is here that is emotionally available. Your intuition is saying this person is open to this. They are somebody that looks like you maybe Like I'm getting with that. It's almost like they're everything you're looking for in terms of emotions, but can they talk to you? All right, so somebody is showing up. They have been through a lot, and their intuition is saying this about you as they're showing up, that you're balanced or you are somebody that is moving towards your win. And you might be that person that's that wounded warrior that you have that success after, despite some type of setback, maybe an injury, accident, or illness. Maybe you're healing things out. Maybe you just have a problem with authority. I don't know. Maybe you have ADHD or ADD, or I don't know, whatever it is. You're getting through it and you're moving forward. And I feel like your person's intuition is saying, I got to run after this person. Passionate new beginning. This is going to impact your family. This is progressing and taking the initiative. So you're both going to go forward on this. I like this. So there is somebody that's going to hang in the balance here that you are going to take or go towards here in terms of love. Try different things. You will discover where your passion lies. Nurture your soul. So I do feel like the more things that you try, you never know what you're good at unless you try, right? You might be the next Tiger Woods, but if you've never golfed, you'll never know, right? I mean, maybe you have a talent for it and you just never knew that because you never tried it. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how to play that game, so I'm not going to be any good at it, but maybe you have a talent for it. Maybe it's a God gifted talent. Maybe you manifested certain talents to come through for you to get you to where you need to go. So, I mean, nourish your soul and try different things. You can see beyond the veil. So you definitely have those abilities, I feel, to see what spirit is saying to you. I feel like the spirit's going to let you know who's who in this and who you need to go towards. Yeah, there is a deep bond with an on and off relationship, only restricts and harms your growth. So if this is somebody from your past that keeps coming back and it's that runner chaser dynamic, you're not really growing from it. Not all twin flames come together. However, if this is somebody you just keep, maybe it's a friends with benefits thing and not an actual relationship, then that might be what's harming it. Wow, bride and groom, wedding is in your future. So there is somebody coming in to go there with you. Let's just see here. Give me a couple more cards. And then we'll put a face to your person. I feel like we have mostly everything we need here. She lets me cheat, and it is an open relationship. So this might be somebody here that is, I kind of got that with this here. Maybe you were married to that person. Maybe this is somebody you're needing to let go of from the past. Knowledge is key. Pay attention to those around you. So I do feel like you've seen a lot. You know what people are capable of in terms of deception. And I feel like you're able to really see that in other people. And that might be why you're such a good lie detector, or you've seen that look before, or you've seen that type of move before where you're like, damn, I know what this is. 234 on the clock. So that might be for somebody to look up that number. And don't forget to look up your numbers in your angel number meanings and then put the numbers, maybe adding them all up and putting those in to see what your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides want to tell you or have been trying to tell you. All right. Channel your universal magical powers, align. You have to believe. You have to believe that you're capable of doing this. You have to believe in yourself that you're able to do these things. Nobody else is. And if you're always down in the dumps and misery loves company and all that crap, and it's all negative, you're never going to pull out of that. It's always going to be putting negativity out into the universe, and that's what's going to come back for you. So things might get okay or semi-good, and then something else will happen, and then it'll do it again and again, and it's like a cycle of a karmic type of cycle that keeps just coming around unless you start believing in yourself. Don't get it wrong. Celebrities, why do you think they are where they are? They have already been through this process and they believe in themselves and in spirit. Oh, wow. You have the winning lottery ticket, or you need to get one if you don't have one already. Today might be the right day to go out and get that lottery ticket. Never can tell. This is for somebody out there. Oh, knock is at your door. It is not at all who you expect it to be. So, damn. I feel like there's some people that really want to be with you, and they are coming in to see about just that. Now, don't be surprised if you get a knock at your door. Make sure you got all your good clothes on and your face is done. And no, I'm just kidding. All right, we have dark skin here. Now, just remember this could be you, your person, or people from your past, of course. We have glasses. We have makeup. We have freckles. We have round face. We have muscular. Ooh, la. Sorry. We have a busty chest and blue eyes. Black hair. So that dark hair with the blue eyes, wow, that's pretty nice. We have fun colored hair, so maybe somebody dyes their hair. Somebody's thin here. We have a blonde, blue eye, busty chest, or black or blonde. It doesn't have to be either, or it could be both with the blue eyes. Muscular is going to look nice. Okay, and somebody might be bald here. And European descendants. So I could be mom and dad or both. Maybe that's where you're from. Maybe that's where you're going on this trip. Wherever this is for you, take it however that resonates. Capricorn, I like this reading, although it is a little bit of chaotic here in some parts, but it comes and works out in the end. I feel like whatever you are building, or if you will be building as part of this manifestation that you might be creating for yourself, maybe a vision board, or however this is coming up for you, or whatever you're doing to have or reach that best life. And in that process, becoming a better version of yourself, doing things differently, having different behaviors where you're not talking down to yourself anymore. You might be looking at things in a more positive mindset, leaving certain things behind, and it's going to start to pay off. I mean, the money is already going to come in, depending on whatever it is that you're building here. I like it, Capricorn. So please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle tribe if you haven't done so already, of course. It's great to have you guys coming back. Or if it is your first time watching, don't forget to subscribe and become part of the tribe. We have questions and answers. I got some answers to do for the questions I've posted out there. I also do telepathic connections that I send out into the universe for you to pick up on, or your psychic abilities, however you want to look at it. Whatever your clair is, maybe you're going to be able to tap into that and be able to choose out of the 4 different shapes that I put out into the universe. You'll be able to pick up on which one it is. And then I post what that is and the percentage of people that actually got that right. So, and I do like doing that because I feel like it helps you hone in on your abilities, and it kind of tests you out as you're going in a way that you can kind of see results, right? So anyways, take care, you guys. Stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. Later.